Hello and welcome to Spooky Science at the Children's Museum of New Hampshire. I'm Colie and this is my lab assistant Igor who will be helping me today. And I'm going to show you an experiment you can try at home called Frankenstein's hand. And I'm also going to show you an art project you can do using some of the same materials. So we're going to start with Frankenstein's hand experiment. Are you ready, Igor? No? Are you a little scared? Is it because I said Frankenstein? Okay, would you like to sit on my lap while we do the experiment? Okay, Igor is going to sit on my lap while we do the experiment. So for this one, you're going to need a glove. This is Frankenstein's hand. You're going to need some baking soda. You're going to need a cup and some lemon juice. So what we're going to do is take Frankenstein's hand, the glove, and we're going to put some of the baking soda down inside it. Probably easiest to do this with a spoon or a scoop. And make sure it goes down into the fingertips of the glove. Okay, so now we have our glove with the baking soda down in the fingertips. Next, I'm going to put some lemon juice into the cup. You can also use vinegar for this part of the experiment. Lemon juice has a more pleasant scent, so we use that one a lot. Okay, now I'm going to put Frankenstein's hand on the cup. So for this, because my cup is a little narrow, I'm going to hold it. Some cups you don't have to hold them because it'll fit nice and tightly around it on its own. And now I'm just going to shake Frankenstein's hand so that the baking soda goes down into the cup, and then we're just going to watch and see what happens. Whoa! Whoa! So, high five. Good job. All right, Igor, you can come out. It's okay. The scary part's over. See, it's just a glove. Okay, so for this experiment, we just mixed baking soda together with lemon juice. And when you mix together baking soda with something acidic like lemon juice, it fizzes and it gives off a gas. So we mixed together a solid and a liquid and created a gas. And that reaction was going on down here in this cup. And when that happened, all of the carbon dioxide that we created wanted to escape out of the cup, but we were blocking it with the glove. So it inflated the glove and it came to life just like Frankenstein. Oh yeah, that's the scary part. It's okay, Igor. So that's a really neat experiment you can do. And now I'm going to show you another activity you can do using some of the same materials. So we'll just move our hand over to the side because that's kind of neat that it's still staying up. For the next experiment, we're going to use a little template that I made with a pumpkin on it. You can print one with a pumpkin on it, or you can draw it with a marker that is permanent like a Sharpie. And we're going to use some baking soda on the picture. So I'm just going to lay some baking soda down on the picture. And you can spread it around. Kids can spread it around with their hands. And we are going to get to see what just took place in the cup that was kind of hidden. We're going to get to see that reaction now by adding some lemon juice to our picture. But to make it more of an art project, we're also going to add some colors in there. So I'm going to put some lemon juice in the cup, and I'm going to use a pipette to get it onto the paper. If you don't have a pipette at home, you could also use a spoon or a scoop or something like that. So I'm going to add some liquid watercolors to our lemon juice, and I am going to make it orange because this is going to be a jack-o'-lantern. So I'm mixing those together. You can do this with food coloring, liquid watercolors, or anything you'd like, and it doesn't have to be orange. So then you're going to take your pipette and squeeze the top and then let go, and that'll pull up some of the liquid, and then add it to your picture that has baking soda on it. So Keep doing that, and you'll get to see the experiment happen for as long as there's still baking soda on your picture. Once the baking soda is gone and it's all been mixed with lemon juice, it won't keep fizzing anymore. But as you do this, you'll see your jack-o'-lantern underneath the face that you drew. And when we're all done playing with it and watching it fizz, if you leave it to dry, it will, some of the liquid watercolor will stay on your picture, and you can shake off the extra baking soda or brush it off, and it'll leave some color on your picture. And if it doesn't stay on, that's okay too, because this is just a fun science experiment as well. We call it fizzy drips at the museum, and it's something that's usually very popular when we do it in the STEAM lab or in our science classes. So when you're all done, you'll have a nice little piece of jack-o'-lantern artwork. It's really helpful if you do it in a tray. You can use a cooking tray or something like that. And then you also want to let it dry for a while and make sure that it's really dry before you brush the baking soda off to reveal the picture that you made. So thank you for watching our spooky science video today. We're going to be doing a different spooky science experiment every week for the month of October. Bye, see you next time.